I want to get a degree in physics. I want to be an all-pro running back. I want to be a Grammy-nominated artist. Why the f not? My name is Arian Foster, aka Bobby Feeno, and my album is called Flamingo and Koval. Flamingo and Koval is the intersection where Tupac was killed in 1996, and I feel like that date, hip-hop took a hit, and my life took a hit because Tupac is my favorite artist of all time, and it's kind of paying homage to him, but also saying like where somebody else ended, somebody else is starting, which would be me, and so I hope people enjoy it. A Friend, a Fan, a Kid is a super special track to me because, one, I think it's a beautiful segue into, okay, we know him as a football player and he's doing music now. Breaking it down, there's 3 verses in the song. So it's a friend of mine, a fan of mine, and a kid of mine, all talking to me about how they feel about me in my tenure throughout my journey.
You used to be better, man, you used to be bad. You was my favorite player. You just lost, you a fad, cause now you think you the man. That money got to your head, then women got to your bed. Plus you ain't making the spread, you just an arrogant punk. That's just lucky you jump and run better than most. Your whole image a hoax, your paycheck not earned. Those figures are gross, and do not say a word, you jokes.
A fan, it details how the fan kind of feels like you're arrogant and you're only lucky that you're able to do this, and you're all about money now, and you feel that as a professional athlete.
It's probably something you knew. I still thought you should know that I got love for you.
I'm really big on instrumentation, chord progressions, things like that, where I feel like in the digital age it's kind of getting lost. But I feel like good music always will return to itself because sound is vibrations, and we're all just vibrating, trying to vibrate on the same frequency. I decided to make an album because, one, if anybody that really knows me knows that music was my first love, and I've been making music since I was a kid, since I first go to my friend's house and use his computer to make beats. We used to do that as a kid. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just fell in love with it. And I was writing since I was even younger than that. So it's always been a part of me. And so I don't wanna go to my grave knowing I didn't do everything that I was capable of. And so music is one of these things that I feel like I'm capable of. So I feel like I was gonna put a project out. I would have to do it in a way that was respectful to the culture and respectful to the art and the rest of the artists that are out there, because I didn't want to get any kind of notoriety because any kind of stature I had. I wanted to come in with an unbiased perception, which is hard because of what I did in the past. The cover art was, obviously the background is a universe. I'm absolutely intrigued with the universe. I think it's the most beautiful thing, and I'm in awe of it. And I think it's something that we need to continue to explore as a human species. So I absolutely wanted the cover to be a universe. And there's a play on hearts. And if you see me, I'm in the cover, and I have these 2 hearts. One is right here where my heart is supposed to be, and the other one's on my shoulder. And if you kind of look at their demeanor, the one that's sitting where my heart is supposed to be, he's kind of like down and depressed, and he looks sad. And you look at the one on my shoulder, he kind of like frolicking, and he looks happy. And it's kind of that juxtaposition of like where you're supposed to be. It doesn't make you feel as well as where you want to be. And that's kind of the metaphor for this entire project. Album comes out April 26th, and I would just ask that people give it an honest listen. If you're interested at all, give it an honest listen. That's all you can ask for. And I like the feedback, positive or negative. So if you want to hit me on Twitter and say that shit is trash, I appreciate the listen, but you had to listen to it in order to determine if it was trash, so I appreciate the listen.